Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's your health-conscious friend here, ready to dive into another crucial topic for our amazing senior community. Let me ask you a question. Are you absolutely sure that all fruits are created equal when it comes to your health, especially as you gracefully age? You might be diligently including fruits in your diet, thinking you're doing the best for your body. And while fruits are generally fantastic sources of vitamins, minerals, and fiber, there are certain types that can actually pose risks to seniors, potentially hindering your health and longevity. Think about it. As we get older, our bodies change. Our metabolism might slow down. We might be managing pre-existing health conditions like diabetes or kidney issues, and many seniors are on various medications. This means that some fruits, which are perfectly healthy for younger individuals, can actually cause problems for us. Ignoring these potential risks could lead to unnecessary health complications and impact your quality of life. That's why today we're tackling a vital topic: 7 dangerous fruits seniors must avoid for better health and longevity. We're going to uncover the specific fruits that might be doing more harm than good for seniors and explain exactly why. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to make smarter choices about your fruit intake, potentially improving your overall health, managing existing conditions more effectively, and even contributing to a longer and healthier life. We'll break down the science in an easy-to-understand way and give you practical tips you can implement right away. Before we jump into the juicy details, I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite fruits? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're passionate about staying healthy and living your best life as a senior, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future health and wellness tips. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and talk about these potentially problematic fruits. We'll go through each one, explain the why, give you real-life examples, offer solutions, and emphasize why this information is so important. Remember, we always recommend consulting with your doctor or a registered dietitian for personalized advice. Fruit hash 1. Grapefruit. The medication maverick. Grapefruit, delicious but dangerous for medication users. Grapefruit and its juice contain compounds called furanocoumarins. These compounds can significantly interfere with how your body metabolizes certain medications. Specifically, they can inhibit an enzyme in your liver and intestines called CYP3A4. This enzyme is responsible for breaking down many common medications, including certain statins for cholesterol, blood pressure medications, antihistamines, and even some anti-anxiety drugs. When CYP3A4 is inhibited, the medication can stay in your system for too long, leading to dangerously high levels and an increased risk of side effects. Conversely, grapefruit can also sometimes increase the activity of certain drug transporters, leading to lower levels of the medication in the body, making it less effective. The effects of grapefruit can last for more than 24 hours. So even consuming it several hours before or after taking your medication might not be enough to prevent interactions. This isn't just a minor issue. These interactions can lead to serious complications like muscle damage, rhabdomyolysis, kidney failure, or even life-threatening heart rhythm problems. The severity of the interaction depends on the specific medication and the amount of grapefruit consumed. Imagine Mrs. Smith, a vibrant 70-year-old, who enjoys a healthy breakfast that often includes a glass of fresh grapefruit juice. She's also on a statin to manage her cholesterol. Unbeknownst to her, the grapefruit juice is causing the statin levels in her blood to become dangerously high. Over time, she starts experiencing unexplained muscle pain and weakness. Initially, she dismisses it as just getting older, but eventually, her doctor realizes the interaction between the grapefruit juice and her medication, preventing a potentially serious health crisis. The simplest and safest advice regarding grapefruit for seniors on medication is often to avoid it altogether. This includes the whole fruit, the juice, and even products containing grapefruit extract. If you absolutely love grapefruit, It's crucial to have a detailed conversation with your doctor or pharmacist. They can review your medication list and tell you if it interacts with grapefruit. In many cases, there are alternative fruits you can enjoy that don't carry this risk. Don't assume that a small amount is safe. Even a small glass of juice can cause significant interactions. Always err on the side of caution when it comes to your medications. Ignoring the potential interaction between grapefruit and your medications can have serious consequences for your health. It's not just about feeling a little unwell. It can lead to significant medical emergencies. By being proactive and either avoiding grapefruit or having a thorough discussion with your healthcare provider, you're taking a crucial step in managing your health safely and effectively. This simple change in your diet can prevent potentially life-threatening complications and give you peace of mind. Keep a detailed list of all the medications you are taking, including over-the-counter drugs and supplements. When your doctor prescribes a new medication, always ask about potential food and drug interactions, specifically mentioning grapefruit. If you regularly consume grapefruit, review your medication list with your doctor annually or whenever there's a change in your prescriptions. This cannot be stressed enough. Always consult your doctor or pharmacist about potential interactions between grapefruit and your medications. They are the best resource for personalized advice based on your specific health conditions and medication regimen. Do not rely solely on online information or general advice. Your healthcare team can provide tailored guidance to ensure your medications are working effectively and safely. Fruit, star fruit, a hidden danger for kidney health. Star fruit, beautiful, but beware if you have kidney issues. Star fruit, also known as carambola, contains a neurotoxin called caramboxin. In individuals with healthy kidneys, this toxin is usually filtered out by the kidneys and eliminated from the body without causing any harm. However, for seniors who have pre-existing kidney disease or even mildly impaired kidney function, their kidneys may not be able to efficiently filter out caramboxin. When this happens, the toxin can build up in the bloodstream and affect the brain and nerves. This can lead to a range of neurological symptoms, including confusion, disorientation, seizures, and even coma. The severity of these symptoms can vary depending on the amount of star fruit consumed and the degree of kidney impairment. Even small amounts of star fruit can trigger these reactions in susceptible individuals. It's important to note that many seniors experience a natural decline in kidney function as they age, even if they haven't been formally diagnosed with kidney disease. Therefore, caution with star fruit is generally advised for the elderly. The effects of caramboxin are not always immediate and can sometimes take a few hours to manifest. Mr. Jones, an 82-year-old with a history of mild kidney issues that he manages with medication, was offered a slice of star fruit at a social gathering. He had never tried it before and thought it looked interesting. A few hours later, he started feeling confused and agitated. His family initially thought he was having a bad day, but his symptoms worsened, leading to disorientation and eventually a trip to the emergency room. The doctors quickly identified star fruit toxicity as the cause, highlighting the importance of being aware of this potential danger, especially for those with kidney problems. For seniors, especially those with known kidney issues or even suspected reduced kidney function, it's best to avoid star fruit entirely. There are plenty of other delicious and kidney-friendly fruits to choose from. If you have healthy kidneys and are curious about trying star fruit, do so in very small amounts and observe how your body reacts. However, given the potential risks for seniors, it's generally safer to opt for alternatives like berries, apples, pears, or bananas, which are gentler on the kidneys. If you're unsure about your kidney health, it's always a good idea to get it checked by your doctor. They can perform tests to assess your kidney function and provide personalized dietary recommendations. The neurological complications arising from star fruit consumption in individuals with kidney problems can be quite severe and frightening. By avoiding this fruit, you can significantly reduce the risk of experiencing these debilitating symptoms. It's a simple dietary change that can have a profound impact on your well-being, especially if you have any degree of kidney impairment. Prioritizing your kidney health is crucial for maintaining overall health and a good quality of life as you age. If you have any known kidney issues, make sure to inform your family and caregivers about the potential dangers of star fruit. Be mindful of ingredients in prepared foods or at social gatherings, as star fruit might be used as a garnish. If you experience any unusual neurological symptoms like confusion or disorientation after trying a new fruit, especially star fruit, seek medical attention immediately. If you have any concerns about your kidney health or are unsure whether it's safe for you to consume star fruit, please consult your doctor. They can evaluate your individual health status and provide the most appropriate advice. Self-diagnosing or relying on general information can be risky, especially when it comes to conditions affecting vital organs like the kidneys. Fruit tree. Mangoes in excess. The sugar spike threat. Mangoes. Delicious, but moderate your intake for blood sugar control. Mangoes are a tropical delight, packed with vitamins and antioxidants. However, they are also relatively high in natural sugars, primarily fructose and glucose. The glycemic index of mangoes can range from moderate to high depending on the ripeness and variety. The glycemic load (GL), which considers both the GI and the serving size, can also be significant if consumed in large quantities. For seniors, especially those managing diabetes or at risk of developing it, consuming large amounts of high GI and high GL foods like mangoes can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. These sudden increases in blood glucose can put a strain on the body's ability to regulate blood sugar, potentially leading to hyperglycemia. Over time, poorly controlled blood sugar can increase the risk of various health complications, including nerve damage neuropathy, kidney damage nephropathy, eye damage retinopathy, and cardiovascular problems. Furthermore, seniors often have a slower metabolism compared to younger individuals, which can make it harder for their bodies to process large amounts of sugar quickly. While the natural sugars in fruits are generally considered healthier than added sugars, moderation is still key, especially for those with blood sugar concerns. Consider Mr. Lee, a 75-year-old who loves the sweet taste of ripe mangoes. He doesn't have diagnosed diabetes, but has been advised by his doctor to watch his sugar intake. During mango season, he often enjoys 2 or 3 large mangoes a day. Over several weeks, he starts experiencing increased thirst, frequent urination, and fatigue, classic symptoms of elevated blood sugar. When he goes for his regular checkup, his blood glucose levels are significantly higher than before. His doctor explains that his excessive mango consumption likely contributed to the spike in his blood sugar, emphasizing the importance of portion control even with natural sugars. If you enjoy mangoes, you don't necessarily have to eliminate them from your diet, especially if you don't have diabetes. However, moderation is crucial. Aim for smaller serving sizes, such as half a medium-sized mango per serving. Consider pairing your mango with a source of protein or healthy fats, like a handful of nuts or a dollop of Greek yogurt. This can help slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. If you have diabetes or are monitoring your blood sugar levels, it's essential to check how mangoes affect your glucose readings. You might need to adjust your portion sizes or the frequency of consumption based on your individual response. Opting for slightly less ripe mangoes might also help, as they tend to have a lower glycemic index. For seniors, maintaining stable blood sugar levels is paramount for overall health and preventing the long-term complications associated with high blood sugar. By being mindful of your mango consumption and practicing portion control, you can enjoy this delicious fruit without jeopardizing your health. Ignoring high blood sugar levels can lead to serious health issues that can significantly impact your quality of life. Taking proactive steps to manage your sugar intake including moderating your consumption of naturally sweet fruits like mangoes, is a vital part of healthy aging. If you have diabetes or are monitoring your blood sugar, keep a food diary and note how your blood glucose levels respond after consuming mangoes. Pay attention to your portion sizes. If you notice consistent spikes in your blood sugar after eating mangoes, even in moderate amounts, discuss this with your doctor or a registered dietitian. If you have diabetes or any concerns about how mangoes might affect your blood sugar levels, it's essential to seek personalized advice from your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can help you create a balanced meal plan that includes fruits in appropriate portions while effectively managing your blood glucose. They can also provide guidance on how to monitor your blood sugar and adjust your diet accordingly. Fruit hash 4. Lychees in excess, especially unripe. The blood sugar roller coaster. Lychees. Enjoy sparingly to avoid blood sugar drops. Lychees are a sweet and juicy tropical fruit enjoyed by many. However, it's crucial for seniors to exercise caution, especially with unripe lychees. Unripe lychees contain toxins called hypoglycin A and methylene-cyclopropylglycine MCPG. These compounds can interfere with the body's ability to produce glucose, leading to a sudden and dangerously low blood sugar level, a condition known as hypoglycemia. This effect is particularly pronounced in individuals who are malnourished or have low glycogen stores in their liver. Even ripe lychees, when consumed in large quantities, can potentially cause a drop in blood sugar in susceptible individuals. For seniors, whose bodies might be more sensitive to fluctuations in blood sugar, this can be particularly risky. Symptoms of hypoglycemia can range from mild, such as dizziness, sweating, and confusion, to severe, including seizures, loss of consciousness, and even coma. It's important to note that the risk of lychee-induced hypoglycemia is higher when the fruit is consumed on an empty stomach. Mrs. Rodriguez, a healthy 68-year-old, bought a large bag of fresh lychees from the market. She hadn't eaten much that morning and decided to enjoy a big bowl of them as a snack. Within an hour, she started feeling lightheaded, shaky, and unusually tired. Her vision became blurry, and she felt confused. Her daughter, noticing her symptoms, checked her blood sugar, which was alarmingly low. They rushed her to the hospital, where doctors confirmed it was likely due to the large quantity of lychees she had consumed on an empty stomach. This incident highlighted the importance of consuming lychees in moderation and being aware of the potential for blood sugar drops. For seniors, especially those with a history of blood sugar regulation issues, or those who tend to have lower appetites, it's best to consume ripe lychees in small quantities. Avoid unripe lychees entirely, as they pose a higher risk of causing hypoglycemia. It's generally recommended to eat lychees after a meal rather than on an empty stomach. This can help mitigate the potential for a rapid drop in blood sugar. If you have diabetes or are prone to hypoglycemia, it's crucial to monitor your blood sugar levels after consuming lychees and discuss appropriate portion sizes with your doctor or a registered dietitian. Pay attention to how your body feels after eating lychees, and if you experience any symptoms of low blood sugar, seek medical attention promptly. Maintaining stable blood sugar levels is crucial for seniors' health and well-being. Severe hypoglycemia can be a dangerous condition, leading to serious complications. By being cautious with lychee consumption, especially unripe ones and large quantities of ripe ones on an empty stomach, you can significantly reduce the risk of experiencing a sudden and potentially dangerous drop in blood sugar. Prioritizing stable blood sugar levels will help you maintain energy levels, cognitive function, and overall health as you age. If you have any concerns about your blood sugar levels, especially if you have diabetes or a history of hypoglycemia, monitor your blood glucose after eating lychees. Pay attention to any symptoms of low blood sugar, such as dizziness, shakiness, sweating, or confusion. If you experience these symptoms, check your blood sugar immediately and follow your doctor's instructions for managing hypoglycemia. If you have diabetes, are prone to hypoglycemia, or have any concerns about how lychees might affect your blood sugar, it's essential to consult your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized advice based on your individual health status and help you incorporate lychees safely into your diet in appropriate amounts. They can also educate you on the signs and symptoms of hypoglycemia and how to manage it effectively. Fruit hash 5. Dried fruits in excess. The concentrated sugar and digestion dilemma. Dried fruits, small portions, are key due to high sugar and fiber. Dried fruits like raisins, apricots, cranberries, and dates are often considered healthy snacks because they are packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. However, the process of drying fruits removes water, which concentrates their natural sugars. This means that a small serving of dried fruit can contain a significantly higher amount of sugar compared to the same weight of fresh fruit. For seniors, consuming large amounts of these concentrated sugars can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, similar to the effect of eating too many mangoes. Additionally, dried fruits are very high in fiber. While fiber is generally beneficial for digestion, consuming a large quantity of dried fruit at once can overwhelm the digestive system, especially if you are not adequately hydrated. This can lead to uncomfortable symptoms like bloating, gas, and abdominal cramps. Furthermore, some commercially prepared dried fruits may have added sugars or preservatives, which can further detract from their nutritional value. Mr. Johnson, a 78-year-old trying to eat healthier, started snacking on a large bag of dried cranberries throughout the day. He enjoyed their sweet and slightly tart taste. However, he soon began experiencing frequent episodes of bloating and gas, causing him discomfort. He also noticed that his blood sugar levels, which he monitored due to pre-diabetes, were consistently higher than usual. When he discussed this with his doctor, they pointed out that his excessive consumption of dried cranberries, despite being a healthy snack, was likely the culprit due to their concentrated sugar and high fiber content. While dried fruits can be a part of a healthy diet for seniors, moderation is absolutely key. Opt for fresh fruits whenever possible, as they provide more volume and hydration for fewer calories and less concentrated sugar. If you choose to eat dried fruits, stick to very small portion sizes. A quarter cup is often a reasonable serving. Be mindful of the fact that dried fruits are energy-dense. Choose unsweetened varieties whenever available to avoid added sugars. Ensure you drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially when consuming dried fruits, to help with digestion and prevent constipation. Consider incorporating dried fruits into meals or snacks in small amounts, rather than eating them as a large standalone snack. Being mindful of your dried fruit consumption is important for managing both blood sugar levels and digestive comfort as a senior. Overindulging in dried fruits can lead to unwanted spikes in blood sugar and unpleasant digestive issues. By practicing portion control and choosing fresh fruits more often, you can enjoy the benefits of fruit without these potential drawbacks. Paying attention to your body's response to dried fruits and making adjustments to your intake is a simple yet effective way to support your overall health and well-being. Pay attention to how your body feels after eating dried fruits. Do you experience any bloating, gas, or changes in your blood sugar levels if you monitor them? Keep track of the portion sizes you are consuming. If you notice consistent digestive discomfort or elevated blood sugar after eating dried fruits, try reducing your intake or opting for fresh fruits instead. If you have diabetes, pre-diabetes, or any chronic digestive issues, it's always a good idea to discuss your fruit intake, including dried fruits, with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized recommendations based on your specific health needs and help you incorporate fruits into your diet in a way that supports your overall health goals. They can also help you identify appropriate portion sizes and suggest alternative healthy snacks. Fruit hash 6. Canned fruits in syrup. The added sugar trap. Canned fruits in syrup. Opt for fresh or naturally sweetened options. Canned fruits are a convenient and often more affordable option compared to fresh fruits, especially when certain fruits are out of season. However, a significant concern with many canned fruits is that they are often packed in heavy syrup, which is essentially a solution of water and a high amount of added sugars, typically high fructose corn syrup or sucrose. These added sugars contribute empty calories to your diet, meaning they provide calories without offering significant nutritional value like vitamins, minerals, or fiber. For seniors who may be less active and more prone to weight gain and metabolic issues, a high intake of added sugars can be particularly detrimental. It can lead to weight gain, increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, elevate triglyceride levels, and contribute to inflammation in the body. Furthermore, the high sugar content can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, which can be problematic for individuals with diabetes or insulin resistance. While the fruit itself in canned options does provide some vitamins and minerals, the benefits are often overshadowed by the negative effects of the added sugars in the syrup. Mrs. Davis, a 72-year-old living on a fixed income, often buys canned peaches in heavy syrup because they are less expensive than fresh peaches. She enjoys them as a dessert after her meals. Over time, she has noticed gradual weight gain, and her doctor has expressed concern about her rising blood sugar levels. Unbeknownst to her, the regular consumption of canned peaches in heavy syrup was contributing significantly to her increased sugar intake and weight gain, highlighting the hidden sugars present in many processed foods, including canned fruits. The best approach is to prioritize fresh fruits whenever possible. They offer the most nutritional value without the added sugars. If you opt for canned fruits, carefully read the nutrition labels. Look for options that are packed in their own juice or light syrup, which contain significantly less added sugar. Another good strategy is to drain and rinse canned fruits under running water before consuming them. This can help wash away a considerable amount of the syrup and reduce the overall sugar content. Consider using canned fruits in recipes where you can control the sweetness, such as in smoothies with unsweetened yogurt or baked goods where you can reduce the amount of added sugar in the recipe. Reducing your intake of added sugars is crucial for maintaining a healthy weight, managing blood sugar levels, and reducing the risk of chronic diseases as a senior. Choosing fresh fruits or canned fruits without heavy syrup is a simple yet effective way to cut down on unnecessary added sugars in your diet. This small change can have a significant positive impact on your overall health and well-being, contributing to better energy levels, improved metabolic health, and a reduced risk of long-term health complications. When purchasing canned fruits, always take a moment to read the nutrition label and check the amount of added sugars listed. Compare different brands and opt for those with the lowest sugar content or those packed in their own juice or light syrup. Be mindful of how often you consume canned fruits and syrup and consider substituting them with fresh fruits more frequently. If you have diabetes, are overweight, or have been advised to limit your sugar intake, it's essential to discuss your fruit choices with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized guidance on selecting the most nutritious options and help you create a balanced meal plan that aligns with your specific health needs and goals. They can also offer strategies for reducing your overall intake of added sugars. Fruit #7. Pineapple in excess. Potential medication and digestive concerns. Pineapple enjoy in moderation due to potential interactions and acidity. Pineapple is a delicious tropical fruit rich in vitamin C and manganese. It also contains an enzyme called bromelain, which has some potential health benefits such as anti-inflammatory properties. However, for seniors, consuming large amounts of pineapple might pose a couple of concerns. Firstly, bromelain can potentially interact with certain medications, particularly blood thinners like warfarin. Bromelain might enhance the effects of these medications, potentially increasing the risk of bleeding or bruising. While the evidence is not conclusive and often depends on the amount of pineapple consumed, it's a potential interaction to be aware of, especially if you're on blood-thinning medication. Secondly, pineapple is a relatively acidic fruit. For seniors who experience acid reflux, heartburn, or other digestive sensitivities, consuming large quantities of acidic foods like pineapple can exacerbate their symptoms, leading to discomfort and irritation of the esophagus. The acidity can also potentially interact with certain medications taken for digestive issues. Therefore, while pineapple can be a healthy addition to the diet, moderation is key, especially for those with specific health conditions or who are taking certain medications. Mr. Garcia, a 78-year-old on warfarin to prevent blood clots, started enjoying a daily large serving of fresh pineapple because he heard about its health benefits. After a few weeks, he noticed that he was bruising more easily than usual, even from minor bumps. During his next doctor's appointment, he mentioned his increased pineapple consumption. His doctor advised him that the bromelain in pineapple could be interacting with his warfarin, increasing his risk of bleeding and bruising, and recommended that he consume pineapple in moderation. If you enjoy pineapple, it's generally safe to consume it in moderate amounts as part of a balanced diet. A serving size of about 1 cup of fresh pineapple is usually considered reasonable. If you are on blood-thinning medication, it's crucial to discuss your pineapple consumption with your doctor. They can advise you on a safe amount to consume, if any, based on your specific medication and dosage. If you experience acid reflux or heartburn, pay attention to how pineapple affects your symptoms. You might find that you can tolerate small amounts, but larger servings trigger discomfort. Consider eating pineapple with other foods to buffer its acidity. Cooking pineapple can sometimes reduce its acidity and the activity of bromelain. Being aware of potential medication interactions and digestive sensitivities related to pineapple consumption is important for seniors' health and comfort. If you are on blood thinners, even seemingly small dietary changes can have an impact on your medication's effectiveness. Similarly, managing acid reflux and heartburn is crucial for maintaining a good quality of life. By consuming pineapple in moderation and being mindful of your body's reactions and any medications you are taking, you can enjoy this fruit safely. If you are on blood thinners, be vigilant for any signs of increased bleeding or bruising after consuming pineapple. If you experience acid reflux or heartburn, keep a food diary to track whether pineapple exacerbates your symptoms. Note the amount of pineapple you consume and how your body reacts. If you are on any medications, especially blood thinners, or if you have a history of acid reflux or other digestive issues, it's essential to discuss your pineapple consumption with your doctor. They can provide personalized advice based on your individual health conditions and medication regimen. They can also help you understand any potential risks and recommend appropriate dietary adjustments. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? Let's quickly recap the 7 fruits we discussed that seniors should be mindful of. 1. Grapefruit can dangerously interact with many medications. 2. Star fruit contains a neurotoxin harmful to those with kidney issues. 3. Mangoes in excess, high in sugar, impacting blood sugar control. 4. Lychees in excess, especially unripe, can cause significant blood sugar drops. 5. Dried fruits in excess, concentrated sugar, and potential digestive issues. 6. Canned fruits in syrup, high in added sugars. 7. Pineapple in excess, potential medication interactions and digestive concerns. Remember, the goal here isn't to scare you away from fruits altogether. Fruits are a vital part of a healthy diet. It's about being informed and making smart choices that support your individual health needs and any pre-existing conditions you might have. Taking proactive steps to understand how different foods affect your body is a powerful way to take control of your health journey. By being aware of these potential risks and making necessary adjustments to your diet, you can significantly contribute to your overall well-being and increase your chances of enjoying a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. We hope this information has been helpful and empowering. Remember, even small changes can make a big difference in the long run. You've got this. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Were you surprised by any of the fruits on this list? Have you had any personal experiences with fruit interactions or sensitivities? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights can be incredibly valuable to others in our community. If you found this video informative, please consider sharing it with your friends, family members, or anyone you know who might benefit from this information. Spreading awareness is key to helping our senior community stay healthy and thrive. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We truly appreciate you being a part of our channel. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe for more valuable health and wellness tips, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're always working on bringing you the latest information to help you live your best life. Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, and we'll see you in the next video.